Alright, let's build that nuclear reactor.
Hey guys. We're back.
The dinosaur story.
So, last time I decided... in the interim of the week, I decided to do some grinding for bolts.
Yeah, so we should not have any money problems in the game for the short term.
Are we actually live right now?
Should be.
Wait.
Yeah, the studio thing's been like... Yeah, it takes a little bit due to processing delay to actually go live.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we've been live the entire time we've been talking. It's just it's the stream delay.
Yeah, okay. I was just running. I just want to make sure I can pull up the chat on my end.
Yep.
Yeah, there's usually that 30-second to a minute stream delay. I just start us a minute early so it catches up.
And now to save the city from, well...
Itself.
Yeah. Also, I found out something that kind of makes me sad. So you know that, that tour where you see the robots following that robot, Mr. Fitzwidget? So apparently in the PlayStation 2 version, there was audio that accompanied that for some jokes about, like, what is happening, or, like, what the missiles that are being shown.
And it's not here.
It's not, unfortunately.
But, like...
Probably something that got missed when the game was reconstructed for the PS3, considering the archiving system for virtual games was a mess.
So are you going the right way?
I don't think I am. I really... Yeah, I should probably go back and check. What is this?
Oh, where do we go now?
There's a Mr. Fitzwidget, explore.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
You haven't done anything yet.
Yes.
You've done nothing! You can't fail at doing nothing when you've not done anything yet. Doing anything when you haven't done nothing yet.
Terror of Death. Hi, Des. Hi, Alexis. Hi, John. How are you guys doing today?
Tired and frustrated.
Agony.
It's been a bad month.
I've just felt a lot of stress from work today, so it's like... How am I gonna get past...
It's just the way the month's going.
I think our only option is this.
Yeah, you were going the right way.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
You were going the right way. You weren't trying to kill yourself.
Yet.
Yeah, it's been about... Work has been tough. I've been... Well, not so much tough, but stressful. Mostly from sensory overloads. But in a couple weeks, I am going to be on vacation at the beach with my family. Gonna be nice. Gonna have some fun. Gonna have just what I need.
Yep. And then while you're gone, we're gonna replace you with a robot John, and that robot John's gonna start developing human emotions, and then it's gonna be
Okay, with the gotta die.
What is my purpose? You serve butter.
Yeah, that's right, robot John. Now shut up and give me the butter.
As long as you don't make him too lifelike. I don't want a situation where it looks like I have a doppelganger.
Ooh. We're gonna have your doppelganger be played by Ryan Reynolds.
Why Ryan Reynolds?
I would think that if there was a TV movie based on John's life, he would be played by Ryan Reynolds.
I would like that. I would be very flattered. Okay, so I guess I have to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I died again by flippity gibbets!
Oh, Cure Crystal, well, I used after a Yuri Magical Girl ecchi anime that I think even Alexis wants to avoid called Gushing Over Magical Girls. Oh, I heard about that one.
I have heard about that one as well.
Like, believe it or not, that's gonna sound strange. I heard it's in that category of, it is definitely raunchy, it is definitely, like, a lot of things, but at the same time, it's in that the main character, for all the torturing he does to other magical girls, she apparently holds a very high affection for... It's like the yandere, I love them so much, I'm acting like this, you know what I mean?
So crazy.
like, yeah, she's
Yeah.
crazy, but it's not like crazy for no reason crazy.
Nice.
Like, I tend to be a fan of stories where it's like it may be flawed in a lot of areas, but if there's enough heart to it, like if there's clearly a point to the madness, then I'm willing to like forgive it.
Better to hit them from afar on that.
Yeah. Ow.
Black Century King. I went to a job interview yesterday at Outback to be a buster. I'll find out if I got the job or not by Monday. Best of luck with that, man.
Yeah, good luck.
Like, Outback Steakhouse is actually one of my favorite chain restaurants.
We actually have a few coupons from Outback at my workplace. I can grab some if you want.
You've had out coupons for Outback?
I didn't know you liked.
Is there even an Outback Steakhouse around here?
There is, apparently.
Yeah. Like, their coconut and shrimp. Like, okay, so time for Alexis' origin story, number 200 and whatever. So...
Oh no, you're the Eleanor Shellstrop of this group.
I thought that was obvious. Anyways, back in the day when I was living in Maryland, my mom would take us to me and my sister to Outback, like, at any chance she could. At first, all I could really stomach were, like, the chicken tenders and french fries, because, again, little kid. But then eventually, she, like, you know, with enough poking and prodding, like, you know, trying to get me to try new things, I tried their coconut shrimp, and my god, it is so delicious. I have never had a coconut shrimp as good as theirs anywhere.
And thus Alexis became a foodie.
L2 or R2 while running sideways.
Like, oh, and also then don't get me started on my journey into, like, steaks. Because there was a time when I hated steaks and hamburgers and stuff like that. But, so the process of me getting to like that involved, like, I was watching SpongeBob SquarePants at the daycare one day, and I just decided, those Krabby Patties look good. Should we go to Burger King so I can try a burger? I'm not joking, like, that is what happened.
So SpongeBob put you on the right path.
Right, and I'm granted I didn't like that Burger King burger at the time, but I think slowly but surely I started getting used to those types of meats.
Yeah, versus me where I became viscerally sick every time my parents tried to feed me beef.
Yeah. You're sheepinating them. Who's bashful now? Oh, there's some health pickups back there.
I know.
Are you being bashful?
Again, it's not bashful, it's bashful. Pure Crystal, also rest in peace, Japanese SpongeBob. Manjome Thunder.
Wait, Japanese SpongeBob.
Yeah, so the voice actor for Bonjome Joe, June
From Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, aka Chaz Princeton, he passed away.
and he was apparently the Japanese voice of SpongeBob.
Yeah, Taiki Matsuno. He also voiced Digimon Saber's Agumon, and was the voice of Shurikenja. And also Koga from Inuyasha. He had a lot of roles. He was active in anime for a very long time.
Oh.
He was 56, and he died due to a cerebral hemorrhage. Oh, he was also Pegasus from Sailor Moon Super S.
But yeah, Black Century King, I really do hope that you get the job, because my god, the job market has never sucked so hard.
Yeah.
It really hasn't.
Like, I would say, like, once you get the job...
I originally hunted for jobs for 3 years before I got a job at the restocking stuff from Michaels, and from there it was straight to Amazon.
Haha, the Sheepinator!
The Black Sheepinator.
Which is obviously a joke, but...
Try it out.
Dust, legit question. Where the hell is Mitsuru Kirijo and the Kirijo group during the events of P5? Because mental shutdowns are analogous to apathy syndrome, and you'd think the Kirijo group would be investigating.
I would, like, that's... So, can I feel this question? Because, like...
Shoot.
Okay, so... Like... I'm not sure what the Kirijo group would be doing, but this is why I feel like a Persona 5 arena is like one of the biggest missed opportunities.
Yeah, just to get fighting game involvement from everybody and then allow them to do all that story stuff.
Right, like a true crossover between 3, 4, and 5. Because I do agree that Mitsuru would definitely probably hear about all of this and think to herself something fishy going on. But
granted, this was all motivated. This is all the tense. I have to put it in the tense of is because I'm still currently reviewing the game, so can't get too deep into it. But considering this is all being motivated by a government conspiracy, they'd likely be suppressing any attempts at external investigations.
yeah, so maybe.
So you can logic it, but it's still something that you kind of needed to poke at.
Well, so the Black Sheepinator apparently causes is much faster in the uptake and causes explosions. It makes sheep go boom boom.
We call them lamb chop. Trying to get hit. I was gonna say strafing's your friend.
I'm trying to strafe.
Well, you know what they say, black sheep, come home. Hello again, friend of a friend. I knew you when.
Golden Garo, so team happy dog trail lunch day.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah.
Huh. I swear, if our work schedules weren't so skewed, we'd probably be in there.
Like, but back to that Persona 5 Arena thing. What I want to know, like, Persona 4 Arena showed us what the Persona 3 cast was doing after the events of their game. Persona 5 Arena, like, did she achieve her goal of becoming a top for Inaba? Like, is Nanako working retail? Like, I have questions.
Funny thing is, I would like seen Chie. I kind of want to see Chie wearing a Lady Cop uniform. Because the Lady Cop uniform became as
But what I would love is for there to be a match between Naoto and Goro Akechi, and then Naoto's like, "I'm sorry, you're a what now?"
There's a fanfic for that. Sometimes lightning strikes twice. It's heavily you and Naoto focused in them supporting the Phantom Thief stuff. And in that, they just write Naoto as eviscerating Goro for being a terrible detective.
and a terrible person.
Oh, absolutely. It's like,
It's like, feelings are not replacements for hard evidence. Again, I get into that as I progress through the Persona reviews. Only part 1 and 2 have released so far. I haven't even introduced Goro Akechi yet in the storyline. Well, Garo, so letting you guys know, Des and John, they don't need to have their hotbars adjusted in 14. Alexis doesn't need either that they rework them to a new job action bar. It still doesn't help because that's PC-based. And you know, muscle memory is going to be even further out of whack. Like, I'm still going to need to fix it so things are optimized. I've already seen tutorials popping up for that.
I'm just gonna stick with the bouncer for now.
yeah, it seems to be a very solid weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Fizzwidget. Who is Mr. Fizzwidget really? Like, man, I wonder if he's like a character we've met before. I don't know. It's such an enigma. Wrapped in a blanket of mystery. In the storehouse of life.
Alright, now we're gonna get this. Oh, wow.
Pure Crystal, do you believe that the MC from P3 Portable and the main MC from Vanilla/Reload are siblings?
No.
No. Like, I mean, I know there's some fans that have interpretation, but no, they're just the MC. Like,
Yeah, they're diverse characters do not steal.
So I would love for MC to show up in a future game, and then everybody's just like, "Where are you?"
Alternate universe / timeline.
Yep.
Ow.
That kind of negated the health pickup.
I kinda did, yeah.
Look at you.
Phantom 666, looking at Japanese culture, it sadly makes a lot of sense why the school covered for Kamoshida even without the mental filter in the man's castle. Legal and moral systems would destroy the school. Guess what's happening later in the storyline I haven't gotten to yet?
And also, you can kind of see that in real life, like in over here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Die, mother! You steal poop.
Terror Death, I mean, we know that thanks to P5, Risei Kuchikawa went back to being an idol. Actually, that was set up in all the Persona 4 sequel media already. Like, she staged her comeback in Dancing All Night.
Which featured a cute dance number with Nanako, which, it was adorable. I want the Phantom Thieves to meet Nanako and just all collectively look at each other like we're protecting this small friend.
Yeah, let's stop talking personas. Pure Crystal doesn't want a lot of huge spoilers, which I am trying to avoid with my responses as it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really like how the lava gun comes out though. It just looks wrong.
Like a small thin line.
Yeah, it's like
You would think it would be throwing like larger streams of magma, or you can charge it up like a water gun.
and good morning commuters help today.
It really is. Murder.
It's so terrible, you're getting more health out of it.
Yeah, but that's just because John is like stealing their souls.
Wiz of Wonders, wouldn't Nanako be a preteen or teenager by Persona 6? Yeah, Nanako is like 6, I believe, in 2008 when Persona 4 occurs, and Persona 5 takes place in 2016, so she's already 14 by that point.
Okay, this isn't a spoiler.
No, wait, sorry, it takes place in 2011. Yeah, why did I think it was 2008? Because it originally released in 2008.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, so she's 6 in 2011, so by Persona 5's timeline, she's 11, so she's probably a teen, she's just technically a teen past P5, and then if they're gonna time skip for Persona 6 to the year it releases, then she is gonna be an adult. She's asking for when I try and get into Persona 5, are the dance games necessary to play, like, are they canon story stuff? They are technically canon, but they're not hard canon. They're like things that happen, but you don't necessarily need to play them to understand the story. The greater meta story.
Yeah.
Here, Chris, so you see that clip of Ocean dubbed Frieza and current Funimation Frieza doing that bit together at a convention? Yeah, I retweeted that on my account.
So back on other topics. So Tom, how would you feel like the difficulty balance in this game is?
I don't know. It feels a bit more difficult compared to what I remember of the original game. It's a bit tougher, though. I do think Up Your Arsenal is a bit easier or more forgiving.
Phantom 666, would the Persona 4 characters be affected by the castles considering their full motive is truth? No, because, as I've explained in the videos, the palaces affect people's consciousnesses because the shadows they affect live in the metaverse. Persona users are immune to the palaces because their shadows no longer live in the metaverse, they are incarnated as their true selves.
Ah! No, not what you were saying. Just you can buy a new suit of armor if you had the money.
Yep.
We live in a capitalistic hellhole. Oh, this is a cool sequence.
I love these kind of things.
Who is tossing mines on the side of the building?
And why are physics not working correctly for the bouncer? They should be falling to their deaths with them. It's like they're being treated as a surface. The side of the building is being treated as the floor with the bouncer. That's weird.
I know, right?
Physics!
Now they should be falling to the roof. What is proper perspective of the roof?
That guy
I just knocked him off.
he flew! He's an ex-soldier.
So he's caught Strife.
Missed anything up here, but I don't think I did. Nope, I'm good. I think now that I'm just like deciding, you know what, go full hog, kill, and blow stuff up.
Phantom 666, worst galaxy to live in Ratchet and Clank. Whichever one does not have Ratchet and Clank actively there at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they're all capitalistic hellholes.
But the Bogon Galaxy were... Oh, come on!
Well, you kind of just stood there.
Instead of trying to get to cover.
There.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I appreciate your gumption. I appreciate you thinking you're a tough guy, but like,
I'm a toughie.
Just keep walking us right into it. You can't hit them because their physics is incorrect.
You gotta kill him, man.
You gotta use your weapons.
I already got on health.
He kept getting hit.
The thugs take a lot out of you.
Yeah, doesn't life already do that enough? But why don't you get your sniper rifle?
Oh, yeah.
Hit for the
Ooh!
price of one.
Chain lightning.
Sniper, no sniping!
You're too late.
Choose John F. Kennedy.
Okay, get to cover now.
Grappling hook!
1066. Why are the merc recruits better soldiers than the actual military nanny? The galaxies. The gladiators will be a good pirate to stop the villains of the week that pop up to conquer the galaxy. Damn you, heart icon, not allowing me to read the chat properly.
The simple answer is...
Well, they have the Galactic Rangers as beginning with the third game, but they're not everywhere, and obviously we don't see much other military forces for the various planets.
And, you're going the wrong way.
I was just thinking if I missed someone. Just making sure. Nope, I did not. I killed them all.
Yeah, good
Who
job.
designed something like this? Like, in universe, who designed that?
An idiot. He's who?
Probably a construction committee.
Well, the chart says...
I'm just imagining it being like that bit from Good Omens, where it's revealed that Crowley, David Tennant's character,
designed the
highway that
everybody hates in Britain.
which I like as just it was made in hell.
Designed by a denizen of hell.
Yeah.
And it's like, wasn't Good Omens like written in the 1980s?
Yeah.
And it's still true?
Yeah.
I like how your nanotech health can just keep going up.
Me too. This keeps going, and it's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and
Spider
going.
Ratchet does whatever a Spider Ratchet does.
Spider Ratch.
Now that sounds like a really bad thing. Like, what kind of building is this?
I don't know.
You have to go to work like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
What the? This isn't Fizzwidget.
Would you like a free protopet sample? Available today.
Where is he?
Freeze, knuckleheads!
Steve Bloom.
No, the two of yous are under arrest for attempting to bump off Mr. Fizzwidget.
But this isn't.
Save it, Fuzzy. You're not fooling anyone. You and your metal buddy just earned yourselves a trip to our new prison.
I love
Watch
this one.
Thugs for Less Prison would like to wish you a happy incarceration. After a poolside orientation, all new inmates will meet one-on-one with a galactic nutritionist. This professional will ensure that you're eating a species-appropriate diet for your entire stay. Next, our fitness spa with your personal
hell yeah.
trainer. Remember, a prison term can feel twice as long if you're not in proper shape. And for those times when you're just feeling blue,
That explains
come
why
down
he
with one of our
gets
10
why that guy
full-time
wants
life
bolts.
coaches. They'll help you find your smile again. Thugs for Less Prison. Experience the maximum in security.
What'd you think of that?
That didn't seem so bad. I assume you have provisions for vegetarians.
Of course. Vegan or fruit. Wait a minute. You take him away.
I swear, this guy is so good at his job.
It's like, he's a professional. I just love the fact that you make accommodations for different food preferences.
I mean, some prisons are just like day away spas for depending on your financial situation.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I have
Wait,
thoroughly
how is he doing
analyzed our
the
surroundings,
rattling of
and I'm
the
afraid
bars
this
thing?
With a laser,
no
with
means
a laser shield.
except that.
Someone's got a girlfriend.
How can a robot go shush?
Don't stop
this.
for anything along the way.
No, David,
Alexis, have you been replaced by a robot?
what are you talking about?
Oh, balls. Well, that was.
Okay,
nice.
why is there a molten metal pit right next to a prison lockup?
It was made in Arizona.
There's
I can't
lava in
argue with
Arizona?
that. Simply due to how much I know how bad the prisons in Arizona can be due to previous controversies.
Secret Asian Clank.
Hammerbot acquired. Use it to hammer objects.
DJ Toku, sorry I'm late, I was napping. What did I miss? Well, first the universe was created.
Yeah,
Oh, come on,
you
really?
didn't get on the platform with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I missed
John.
some bolts.
Why did you let...
Why'd you leave behind?
Yeah.
You should never, ever enable the left behind idiots.
Like I left behind a phone on that bridge. Why did I leave the horse on the bridge?
Epona?
Yeah, I left the phone on a bridge.
When was that?
In our Twilight Princess playthroughs.
And then when I came to find her, she was being shot at with arrows.
Wow, so you left your best friend to die.
I waited for you, Link.
I'm sorry, Epona. But I found other means of transport.
Oh, oh, great, yeah. Get rid of your best
Oh
friend.
no, not like that, no.
Oh, sure, get rid of your best friends, why don't you?
Quiet you, I'll send you to the glue factory.
Well, it's a great tour. I would like to see it, but you can't see it all in one day.
She did it for the girl.
I will always love the joke about the. I will always love the joke. I remember The Simpsons making a joke about that, where like when they get a horse to race, and Homer's like, "That horse better win, or we're taking a trip to the glue factory, and he won't get to come."
The terror of death. Oh god, Alexis has been replaced by her robot double. Run for your lives! There is no running from the inevitable. You will all be assimilated. See, robot Alexis is like regular Alexis, except she's making like robot puns all the time.
The question is, can Robot Alexis pay rent? Or even better, can she use her robot brain hacking powers to give us free money?
I mean, she will.
Please do.
This
I
door.
mean, like, she's Robot Alexis is kind of evil, so I mean, of course she would do that. So prepare to find unexpected bodies in the backyard.
Oh, to help with the landscaping.
Thanks for not following me, big guys. Makes it easier for me to kill you.
And then Alexis is going around going, "Hey, would you like to be a robot with me?"
Would you like to be a pepper too?
I mean, that is kind of what happened in. That is kind of the plot for the villain for Ratchet and Clank 3.
Attack my mignones.
El Miñones.
Beedo, Beedo.
Did you just...
You said. You made a you said minions.
No. He started with minions. Blame him. I'm innocent. I'm 100% innocent all the time.
That was despicable.
Yes, it was despicable of me.
Do I need to come over there? Do I need to give you the pillow of discipline?
Alex Westbrook, out of curiosity, when is the next Final Fantasy 14 stream expected? Since there's a big update needs to be downloaded as of yesterday. Probably gonna be a while, simply because I'm stuck in overtime hell for at bare minimum the next month because of Prime Week.
Yeah, and unfortunately Prime Week is not a week of celebration dedicated to our Lord and Savior Optimus Prime.
Nor is it a celebration of prime numbers.
Now, I have the... What is that?
The Zodiac. It's supposed to be this game's version of the Rhino, but apparently it's not as good as the Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Megacorp could provide it to Rhinos that's intellectual property of Gadget Corp.
Which is why I think the Rhino 2 is actually in, you know, that Gadget Corp person. You know, that place where I got the extra ones from last game?
They just need the cash for it.
Yeah.
HJ5s, how to tell who the robot? Just say, hey Alexis, what's the weather like? And see which one starts having blue lights.
Or ask Alexis, divide by 0.
Terror of Death, if Robot Alexis is stealing money, can she steal all the money of the dark money funds in DC?
Please.
She will. The thing is, Robot Alexis, this is, by the way, new canon that we are fighting in this live stream, so you might want to record this, people. Robot Alexis is just way more chaotic than me, but she says it in such an orderly way.
Oh my god, it's dead.
That's what you think,
If it's dead, we can kill it. Wait.
What is that from?
No, that's the joke. It's like, if it's dead, we can kill it. Wait. If it's... Unless it's already undead.
The original line is, if it moves, we can kill it.
I thought it was if it moves, we can kill it.
Oh, that's it.
From Predator.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, come on! You bastards. Okay, that's it. You want a fight? And I'll give you a fight.
Proceeds to get your butt kicked. Ow! Stop it! It hurts! The pain!
I think you summoned those too early.
That'll be fine.
Yeah,
they run out of ammo rather than
Listen,
time lag.
John, you summoned those monsters way too early. Now somebody's gonna play a hand trap and could really ruin your duel. Yeah, exactly. No. You don't know what to blame about yourself. You overplayed, okay?
I believe in getting things done quick. Wait.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I really love how that one runner for the USA team, he's pulling out Yu-Gi-Oh cards after his wins. Like he first pulled out a Blue Eyes White Dragon, then he pulled out the head of Exodia, and then in the most recent race, he whipped out the left and right arms. So I think if he wins his next set of matches or whatever, he's gonna reveal the rest of the Exodia.
And he should have started with the limbs and then worked his way up to the head.
Yeah, but it's like, just the fact that he's carried that on him as he's winning as a flex, like, that's awesome. And apparently, supposedly Snoop Dogg was the one who delivered him either Exodia or the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Huh.
Snoop?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg in a briefcase and everything.
Holy crap!
Who knew he was a player? I mean, we know he was a playa, but...
Doesn't Simone? He said he's doing the legs, yes. Doing the legs next. Okay, then yeah.
Des, Alexis, John, have you guys been reading the new Energon Universe books from Image Skybound? The new Transformers comic series.
I have the first issue. I have not caught up on it in a while, but I've heard it's good.
I've heard good things about it from PJ Omega. That's been the most of my investment. I don't read Western comics. Hell, I'm actually behind on getting involved in reading Fairy Tail, which is one of my resolutions of the year.
Well, it wouldn't be a New Year's resolution if you didn't do it. Sad, which is the sad truth of life.
If I ever got a tattoo, I think a Fairy Tail one would be like one of the ones I would do.
Lucy or Urza?
No. I mean like the symbol for fairy.
Ah.
If I had a tattoo, it would definitely...
Let's be real.
To control microbots,
Urza.
hold triangle and select.
If I had a tattoo, I would definitely go for a Warhammer one.
No, to really show off my nerd pride, I would get like Jack Atlas's Crimson Dragon wings on my arm. Come on, that'd be sick.
And those are people who want that full symbol tattoo on their back. They haven't gone through with it, but they've wanted it.
Because it's cool, and what if What if the Crimson Dragon is real and you get to invoke its power? Like, come on.
I mean, at that point, it might be blasphemy enough for it to smite you, so...
Hey, what if I could apologize. I have enough charm points.
Look, the Crimson Dragon doesn't deal with cults. Its power is used to kill cults.
Exactly. I'm gonna go kill the cult of capitalism.
I mean, it kind of is a cult, so that fits.
I got the Crimson Dragon help me smite Republicans. You've all sacrificed yourself for a noble cause.
And
Check this out. Another wrench.
who are you talking
Combine them. Combine the
I
wrenches,
love
you fools.
how like blatant that was.
Like, you didn't even, like, wait to see if it was, better. You saw it was new. That's all that happened.
It is funny though.
And it's like, who are you talking to?
Your mom.
It's just another generic Malibu Stacy. Yes, but it's got a new hat.
Yeah, so like, if we were on the anime tattoo thing, if I were to get one, I would get like the King of Hearts crest on my arm, on my hand. So that would be way too painful. So it's a case of, if I wasn't.
Yeah, hands and face are like, those are the ones where the tattoos are painful to get put on.
Yeah, so I would just probably stick with the Jack Atlas one. Besides, I don't think I'm worthy for a Shuffle Alliance crest. Totally tubular.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sentence you to the worst hell imaginable. Being in a Chuck Lorre sitcom.
Chuck Lorre.
Chuck Lorre sitcom.
Where is that laugh track coming from?
Oh god, guys, I have cancer.
Bazinga! Ah!
Did you run into your little
Who's
friend
that?
out there?
Why are you
I do
laughing
not know
at
what you
me?
mean.
And now we gotta get my ship back.
Get your ship together.
This I'm saving up for.
Yeah, the plasma coil.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hover bomb might be in the future, but
It's like there's a reason why this game's replayable. You're not gonna be able to like
Get everything everywhere all at once.
unless
You do a lot of racing.
probably.
in
Or arena
grinding.
battles.
Force field, explore the rest of the base.
I'll explore the rest of the base.
Yeah, let's get that done first.
It's all about that base. About that base. You
I
know?
hate that song, don't ever, please. Sorry, I really do hate that song and everything by Megan Trainor.
What kind of room is this?
Why would you build this? Why would you put lava in a ship?
Well, you see, this is why we have such a low escape rate.
Yeah, I know those pants.
Hey!
Darn it! Here's the problem.
Excuse us, sir. What are you doing here? In this galaxy?
I can't control where things break. I just fix them.
Surely someone in this galaxy can...
Shh! I know that, but they don't. I get triple time and travel expenses.
Fair.
Yep,
Triple time? Like, come on!
lucky.
Ew. What's that?
Some dead-burned fool flushed this perfectly good Quark action figure. Sure, it's a little ripe, but look at that craftsmanship.
That's not an action
wanna buy
figure.
it?
A statuette.
I'll buy it.
It comes in
There
handy
you go,
later.
pal. See you in another year or so.
By that,
I love this guy. I love the jokes they have of him.
It's like, see you in another year or so. Like what?
It's like, the fact they were already working on Ratchet and Clank 3 at this point.
Yeah. And then later on, and then in the reboot.
John 556. I was rewatching Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, and the bitches love cannons joke still cracks me up.
Yeah, that one's perfect.
It's true. It is. I am a girl, and I can confirm that canonically we love cannons.
As we all know, Jesse is completely incapable of lying.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yes he is.
Huh. That was completely random.
And easy.
Just like today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
No, none of that. Shame on you.
Just saying, we're just saying, Davis. Maybe you would have had. If you got some more sponsors, maybe there would be a bit more of a change.
Okay, let's be real. I'm not gonna have my best
It's like,
friend.
I tried the sponsor circuit. It didn't go through. I'm just too low in subscriber base for them.
I see. That crap.
Yeah. Like, I tried Audible subscriptions for a little bit. It didn't pan out. They dropped me.
What kind of prison is this?
A really stupid one.
Okay, clearly the head thug was, like, too nice to whoever he commissioned this ship from and designing it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? It's ridiculous, but it's very good craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Ratchet, Clank.
Oh, I remember this.
This gets through to you. I'm transmitting from the Thugs for Less fleet. This ship just returned from a megacorp distribution center, and I think I found the answer to.
Maybe don't do this in a public room.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Sending a message to your little pals, huh? Well, say goodbye, boys. Take her to headquarters.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yes, Angela knows how to defeat the protopet.
And?
And she does a terrible cat impression.
And we have to rescue her from the thugs.
Agreed. We need that answer.
And we have to protect her.
Okay. I will upload the coordinates.
I mean, Ratchet's not wrong in this case, but, you know, we're kind of missing connected details on why, Ratchet is suddenly so protective of someone who was the villain of the first act.
Yeah, and someone who kinda, sorta,
Kept being condescending to him.
and tortured his best friend.
Yeah.
It's kind of a deal breaker.
It's like, you can see the writing holes in this one.
Yeah. They apparently didn't have a designated writer for it.
Yeah, which is what they fixed for 3 and tried to fix for the future saga, but, you know, executive meddling nonsense and time crunch.
Oh, should we go back to the Silver City? Because I don't think we did everything
Oh
yet.
yeah, we should definitely we have to explore.
Because we kind of got to capture it before we could explore it.
Yeah.
Toku, is it an impression if she is a cat? Honestly, I think they might have gone better if they'd been able to get Lenore's on in as that character.
Alex
It's
West,
just like, have her do the voice she did for Aisha.
Alex Westbrook, is that the same voice actor who plays Titus?
Yes, that is James Arnold Taylor. They referenced that in the 3rd game.
Really? When did they reference that?
It's the "This Is My Story" bit.
Oh, I did.
That game made me cry.
Yeah, it's a one-off joke reference.
Oh, right, that takes us down there. Never mind.
Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea.
You know what's at the bottom of the sea?
Frog in a log?
Do you know what's at the bottom of the sea?
Well,
There's a hole at the bottom
all
of
we
the
know
sea.
is that whoever's there is swimming with the fishes.
Is there a hole at
So
the
they're
bottom
not
of the
having
sea?
fitting fun?
I knew it was a setup the entire time.
So you use something with fishy? One of these days, they're going to gang up on me and end my existence.
No geese for days.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, come on!
So what's grinding you?
It's really grinds my gears.
Golden Garo, at least we're not hearing whip cracks every time someone moves. Oh yeah, Johnny Test.
Ugh.
Oh thank God! I thought I was gonna fall, but I activated the jetpack.
You used the boost to get through.
Oh come on! I jumped! I jumped!
You didn't line it up.
Yeah,
it's the same thing as like Sonic games. Hell, I'm pretty sure that they took this from Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, by the way, John, at least you're not playing Sonic Heroes level Rail Canyon.
Oh God. Rail Canyon.
Yeah! You want to know what hell looks like? It's Rail freaking Canyon. Canyon. Whatever.
Every day you gotta wake up and ask yourself, what are you willing to put up with today? Not fucking this! Seriously, that level is where I just gave up on Sonic Heroes.
Okay, how did I not die?
Well, like, first off, John, you chose life.
Second, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. What do?
You jumped too early.
You jumped way too early on that one. That was on you.
I hate rail grinding. I hate you.
Just, John, don't go off the rails, man.
Oh, thank God I didn't.
Yeah, you clipped through on that one.
Yeah, just don't jump. Try not to jump too early. Remember, pain is weakness leaving your body and your life. You're almost there. Don't die.
Seriously, whoever designed that, I think deserved the Yeti trophy for this instead of the Yeti stuff.
You have any battles?
Heavy Lancer.
5. Yes, 5.
It's a mod.
I think the others are what you already have.
Lock on mode.
Lock on mod.
Lock on mod.
Lock on. Lock on. Lock on. Lock on.
Oh.
How dare you?
What? Hey, I saw a joke and I wanted to take my shot.
Shock mode. Yes. Yes.
This weapon has a lock-on mod. Hold both L2 and R2 to lock on to enemies.
Terror Dev, hey, Dev's question. If you had the main trio from each Yu-Gi-Oh series go up against each other with modernized decks, which trio would win? That's a good question. Because, like... Okay, because, like, there's a lot of good variations of the Legacy decks. I think the question would just be, which is better, Red Dragon Archfiend or Blue Eyes? And who you count as the main trio for GX, because that shuffles itself.
Well, first off, we all know that Red Dragon Archfiend is just the best dragon.
How dare.
You want to go?
I can still beat you anytime.
Get the cards.
You want to throw down? have you not heard that Red Dragon Archfiend stocks are on the rise?
Blue Eyes is still meta competitive. It might not be tier 0 competitive, but it still can crush stomp meta gamers.
True, but try drawing.
At 1 o'clock. It's payback time.
Luckily, no. This level I definitely like the best because there are no repair bots.
I can't wait for a figure for Stardust and Black Rose.
If they even get that far, they're still gonna dual monsters once for that.
Oh, that Wind Dragon problem, that looks...
And now they're doing Obelisk and Osiris next.
Which, I think Osiris is probably gonna look the most... Like, I can only imagine how excellent that's gonna look. I mean, it's a dragon, right? Serpent dragon.
We did, so there's still bugs in the after all this time. We did not get a dedicated Water Thunder Dragon. If any of them it would have had to have been Ancient Fairy Dragon.
What are you talking about?
Mostly just destroyed those ships.
Oh no, wait, I know why they didn't. It's because they were doing the Ice Barrier cards at that time. And basically, Briannak and Trishula were the sub-in for that. Just like, Trishula was broken. She was banned for a reason back in the day. If I think about a modern Manjome decking, I can think of better dragons being used, but I don't want to think of modern / retrained Ojamas. I mean, you just build up the Ojama army. They're actually pretty effective on their own right now.
That's what I loved about Chet, like his arc in GX.
Hell, the Ojamas are key to summoning not just armed dragons, but all the A to Z pieces. It's kind of wild. You go for use the individual Ojamas for the draw power and search support, and then you can just call out the king for field lockdown, and then you just hit for the fences while they're left open.
I was humming that song, that music so much when I was young after seeing that Phantom Menace.
You know what was wild? The other day, when I last worked, they had the 70s station playing, and they played the Star Wars Cantina theme.
Ha! Nice. I remember...
The Acolyte is apparently not doing itself any favors.
I've heard it's very dull.
And it's apparently doing that modern Star Wars thing where you show a character as not competent at what they claim to be, and then suddenly they are hyper-competent. And it's like, and the excuse is, well, Force powers did it for them. And it's like, that's not how Force works. It's like, it augmented existing... When people claim it did that in the original Star Wars movies, it's like, it augmented someone's own previous competence. It was not a replacement for actual training.
Exactly.
DJ Toku, I've also been getting back into Digimon again, and I'm thinking of replaying Hacker's Memory. I'll probably watch your streams of it too.
Neat. That was a while ago.
That was like my first. That was when I first got here.
Yeah, that was 2018.
I remember you playing that. I was there too. I'm just gonna farm some Rarotanium. I'll go. And this will probably be what I come back to for Rarotanium farming.
Gotta get on those overalls and start farming. You gotta start talking with the trolls, John.
Okay, now where is the other one?
Isn't that yellow dot right there?
Oh, crap. Almost died.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah, quite fancy. What do you think about Digimon Liberators? Not really interested.
I just think Digimon needs like one really solid anime again.
And don't go for like the bloated 85 episode series. I don't think that works for anybody.
No, I mean, okay, I heard Ghost Game was decent, but I feel like having like that many episodes but not any real dedicated story arcs, like really hurt its chances.
It's like, if you're gonna do the ghost gimmick, at least make thematic arcs out of the investigations. Like, you don't necessarily need to build something bigger, just make what they do in each individual arc matter for the grand scheme.
Aha!
Well, it looks like the thugs moved Angela out of this quadrant. See if you can pick up any transmissions on the deep space channels.
What is your problem? I'm trying to make a living here, and you two losers keep lousing it up. Ratchet and Clank, isn't it? Look, if you two don't hightail it back to your own galaxy, I'm gonna blast you into so many pieces you'll need a... well, there's gonna be a lot of them. I can tell you that. So you two hit the road, and don't bother trying to find me, because I got wind. I mean, I'm like the wind. You never know where I might show up next. And I blow hot, and I can make...
It's like your coordinates are literally right behind you.
Well, you get the idea. Goodbye, morons.
I never expected to like Steve Sploog voicing a limits like that. Like, he's a good boss, but come on.
If not, he's about to find out.
Rescue Angela.
And this is the
Is that
level.
your sandwich that I smell?
Yeah, garlic bread.
Ah. They do garlic bread sub sandwiches now?
Yep.
Huh.
Well, garlic seasoned.
Ah.
Garlic Jr.?
Oh, and yes, fans, this is that level with that boss.
What boss?
The boss that made me quit the game when I first played this game all those years ago on the PS2.
20 years ago.
It was just like it was yesterday.
Yep. It was that boss. The boss that is a dang bullet sponge.
Sarah Jeff, actually question, what are your thoughts on the recent Zero 2 movie? Digimon Zero 2, I'm assuming it's like, wow, that's a movie that didn't need to exist because Toei has never handled those plot devices very well, and people didn't really want more of the original Digimon continuity after they botched it up after the Try and Kizuna movies.
Also, people like Zero 2. I mean, I liked it back when I was a kid, but nowadays I kind of sort of
I
understood its problem.
And also, I feel like we're just burnt out on adventure. It's like Toei has the
It's like the Zero Two movie is an apology for everybody that got pissed at how they handled the Zero Two characters in the Tri films. Like anyone who there are legitimate critiques of Digimon Zero Two. Tri made everything worse.
DJ Toku. I remember this. All my hate.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that nanotech thing on the roof there. That's why I'm going back.
Yeah. Trying to just swing up at the right angle.
Yeah. Okay. And Louis. Now come back for it. Got
We're
plenty
going
of
the wrong way.
Oh, Philly face.
Like the worst thing is like the Tri movies treated characters that don't act that way as antagonists just because they didn't care.
Oh.
They didn't care about their own damn lore.
Hey, John, can you buy the plasma coil now?
That's 150,000.
That was 120,000. Can you check?
No, that was the hover bomb. Hover bomb's 150,000.
Oh, that's what it was.
Plasma coil.
Oh, okay. So, my bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
There you go.
I did it!
Oh, come on. Like, John, it's just one boss. How bad could this boss possibly be?
You'll see. Oh, you'll see.
You start laughing bad like Captain Ahab.
Yep, pretty much.
Yes, stirred.
I still love the fact that you, as he's talking, you zoom in on the coordinates. You'll never find me.
You'll never find me. No, that's not the swing shot. That's the other one.
Dynamo, yeah. I don't know why. I'm just gonna, just in case. Ow. Yeah, I'll probably find it.
John said foolishly. Little did he know that the spiders were coming for him. Davis Hayden, I should have asked his last stream when everyone was talking about what that which shall not be named, but I had to ask, what's everyone's thoughts about Digimon Frontier's dub opening?
It's not very good.
Oh, excuse me, I love that opening. It slaps, okay?
It's not the worst thing, but it's like it should not have been used when Disney later dubbed movies 4 through 7.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did. They dubbed them years later, like around 2005 when the series was in eternal rerun hell.
Oh god, yeah.
It's like way too late to matter, dudes. They didn't even do home releases.
Oh,
hell, the first time they'll probably get home releases is probably when Discotech does their second movie collection.
Yeah. Whee! Okay. That's back to the ship. Now this. Oh.
Ooh.
Blood, shouldn't I?
Uses double thick plating.
I mean, you are taking a lot of damage.
Yeah. General. When I'm on the Yeti planet, I'll...
Yetis?
Yeti or not, here I come. Hey John, would you say the Yeti planet is an abominable one?
So I've heard.
Use the sniper rifle.
Yeah, fair.
You can snipe with a rocket launcher.
Get to cover.
It'll work out.
Haha! suckers! Now you have acid damage! Eat it and weep!
Beat it! Beat it!
Dear Crystal, do you think this kick might add in X Evolution to a Digimon movie collection? I hope they do, because that's a good movie, and it got major disrespect all across the board. Digimon movie X Evolution was their first jaunt with CGI filmmaking. It was a 2005 film, I think, during the wilderness years of the franchise. Well, it's being kept alive by the occasional video game and the card game, which surprisingly had a long lifespan in Japan.
It was amazing when things were big in Japan.
Yeah, at least the current Digimon card game is doing really, really well. Like, Yoshi Sudarso, aka Koda from Power Rangers Dino Charge, I still follow him on Twitter, and it's like, wow, he is major leads to that, and wow, he seems to be really good competitively at the game.
Good for him on that. Oh no! The balls! They're coming for me! Ah!
This is what happens when Zap Brannigan becomes president.
He tries to invade the ball planet for a second time, even though they won it.
DJ Toku, what rookie Digimon would you like to have as a partner? I'd go Patamon. Geomon.
If not Gilmon, then definitely like Renamon, not because of the furry fodder, you pervs. Or one of his newer Dragon Digimon.
I think Agumon.
Gotta go classic, basic.
Yeah, classic.
Geomon is such an adorable boy. He is a friend. He is friendship.
During the cow, select Doraemon. Yeah, Doraemon is a solid choice. And plus, you get the advantage of they're a furry dragon Digimon.
I just can't let Geomon near the bakery because he would eat all the bread.
Well, at least Takado's Geomon would.
That'd be funny if there was like a trade across all Geomons.
And I definitely think that's a nurture, not nature thing for them.
Yeah. Black Century King. I like both Beamon and Impmon.
Solid choices.
Yeah, solid choices too.
Vmon is consistently good in a bunch of the video games, even though his evolution line takes forever. Like, Imperial Dramon, once you get them, it was kind of broken in a lot of stuff, but wow, the effort that one has to go through.
Oh, DJ Toku would take Terriermon and Lopmon.
Fair.
I mean, they are cute.
Twins.
They are cute, bunny dog friends.
Yeah, plus Lopmon's actually gotten some non-Cherubimon evolutionary stuff.
Where did the blue guy come from?
His mom and dad, obviously.
Interstellar 4-5.
I have to see that movie.
Someone needs to re-release it.
Please, Discotheque.
Especially since Daft Punk, like, retired.
I heard it's actually a really solid film.
I've heard too.
Like in a musical experience kind of way, you know?
Listen, Simone, I know a VTuber who'd probably go nuts for a Galmon. I mean, they're a dog with boxing gloves.
That's adorable.
Plus, it's less likely for them to get harmed by that than, like, Gabumon's head horn.
Or the claws.
Gabumon is adorable though.
It wears its next evolution as a pelt.
Kind of almost like a non-sad version of Cubone.
Yeah.
Cubone, you're an orphan.
Pure Crystal, do you have a favorite Phineas and Ferb special that isn't a crossover nor a special? Honestly, I wasn't. Well, I have no objections to the series. I was never that into Phineas and Ferb when it was airing, simply because that was right around the time when I stopped having cable. So I know it's a really solid Disney show. It's just I never watched much of it.
Yes.
I just mainly saw some clips through cultural osmosis and whatever Disney would actually throw up on YouTube.
The Heavy Bouncer!
I heard the series creator who voices Doofenshmirtz is actually a really nice guy, though.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of his videos that he's put up, mainly like answering fan mail and comments and like, really nice guy. What the fudge? Okay!
Why would you get attacked by two of them?
That is so mean!
Find cover!
I'm trying!
You get around that corner.
Oh, thank God for the Heavy Bouncer.
You got one. Serpentine, John! Serpentine!
I'm trying!
No, don't aim where they are. Aim where they're going to be.
Have you never played Space Invaders before?
No, I remember. One of the great invading wars.
And of course, the greatest invader of them all.
Zim.
Tack.
In the power of Juju?
That was a twofer reference right there. And not a terrible twofer.
Either way, they would probably be defeated by Patrick Warburton.
Actually, here's a good question. What starter Pokemon would you go with that's not your normal favorite?
I mean, I by default go with Torchic, so
No,
I know that's what I'm saying. It's like, which one would I go as an option? I adore all the Hoenn ones, so I can't do that. Gen 1 and Gen 2, unfortunately, I'm sick of. Gen 4... was never my cup of tea across the board. Just going down the generations in my head. You know what? That's the one. I never used Delphox much.
Oh, so Fennekin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fennekin's a cute fox friend.
And forget... Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's why I didn't use them much. That was when we got the, Speed Boost Blazikens, which I used instead of Delphox that gen. And then, that was... You know, Gen 6 was Chestnut and then Greninja. So, past that, I'd probably go, like... Gen 7 was Rowlet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past that, I'd probably go Rowlet. Of course, I love my Speed Bunny in Gen 8. Joey Nickel, I can't argue with that. Snivy, like the design, hates the move pool. It's the snake Pokemon problem.
Oh, he's in the chat. Oh, but for me, I love my tips. Mud tips are light, but if I'm not choosing a mud tip,
The fact that we didn't work together to get that poison Terra-type Swampert.
Oh, that was a thing?
It was a thing!
God damn it. It's like, there's probably a bunch of special release, Terra-type things that we just kept missing.
In our defense, life.
Yeah.
yeah,
Life gets in the way, fuck life.
yeah. But if I'm not choosing anything from Gen 3,
Like, there was a ridiculous amount of good Pokemon in Gen 3.
yeah, and
Go outside the box. Don't pick something that you normally wouldn't. Be creative.
I honestly would want to say Rowlet. Because once I saw Rowlet in Gen 7, I knew that he was my friend. Because owls are cute. They are an apex, bird of prey, but they're also funny as hell.
Yeah, and I know, like, I'm forgetting, you have the Fire Cat that generation. Litten, yeah, which got mimetic because its final evolution is a Fire Dark Wrestler. But I do not remember the water type of that generation.
Yeah,
that was,
it was a seal. I forget what it's named.
Oh yeah, the seal that people thought looked too derpy. And we remember these more if, like, they opened up access to them more. This the problem of there being 1,000 Pokemon. Granted, Digimon is like 2,000 Mon these days, and yet they still keep forcing on the fan favorites and the ones that were given the most focus in the anime.
Oh, Poplio, that was
Poplio.
Poplio.
Poplio was nice.
Emerald DC, I think you mentioned this on Twitter, how the Tsundere archetype was falling out during the mid-2000s. Yeah, it's going to be something discussed in the next Tales of Graces video I release, and, like, it got way overexposed to the point of open toxicity in the late 2000s, because people who kept writing Tsunderes kept writing them the same ways they had been for years, which are all based on the way Rumiko Takahashi and Ken Akamatsu write their heroines. It's like people kept trying to imitate success, and combined with Rie Takahashi, I think her name is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or was it Rie Kugamiya?
This is it.
Oh yeah, that one.
The bullet
What's
spot.
so funny?
Nothing, I guess. Prepare to die!
You can apparently, like, clip through the walls earlier in this level to just blast it with the Sheepinator a lot. But yeah, basically the problem became that you started making them out to be less tsunderes and more violent bitches in the 2000s, where, like, it's just, they were not good characters.
Now, I want to, like, I read through Inuyasha, and I can't speak to all of Rumiko Takahashi's body of work, but one thing I feel like people who try to copy her style forget is that both people in the relationship are flawed humans in some way. And stuff like
the issue with Takahashi's work is just one of the members gets worse, and then yeah, sorry,
yeah. I was trying to say that the idea is, like, in theory, the idea is every time when one, like, basically they're both flawed people, but they both complement each other in some way. I feel like anybody who tries to copy her version of Tsunade's misses that point that, sure, there is some retaliation going on, but, like, you know...
The biggest problem is disproportionate response.
Yeah. Now... I'm sorry.
And that's going to vary between people, but it's why a lot of her series have aged poorly, because even to the Ashihime stuff, the disproportionate response was continuing, because Kagome would never explain to Inuyasha what he was doing wrong, so how is he supposed to get better? And that was a problem in Ron 1/2, that was a problem in Urusei Yatsura. It's not just a personality thing, it's the thing that will fix the problem to actually allow them to develop as people to become, to enter into a non-toxic relationship never really happens.
Although, when I read the manga, it's a lot less problematic than how the anime depicts it.
The anime adaptation certainly did not help things, but the problem is, it's still there. And in the 2000s, like, it was just repeatedly getting taken up to 11, where authors just didn't understand the appeal of why that works, which is insecurity and proportionate response. Those are the two keys to a proper tsundere character.
So, I will see this. Inuyasha gave us the famous Commando panel. He's loud, he's rude, he's brash. He's American? I legitimately laughed at that.
I hate your face!
Who designed this boss?
They got the Yeti. They should get the freaking Yeti. This is the Yeti.
Because I feel like with the Yeti, that's an example. Like,
yeah. And as we focus too much on Rumiko Takahashi and that, also Love Hina author to that.
Yeah.
Cannot come on to, yes, with both Love Hina, which is objectively terrible, and also the Negima series. It's like, the Negima anime did not mess that up. That was from the base, that had problems from the base story. Love Hina was definitely the worst of those two, though.
I feel like Full Metal Panic, though, like, probably found, like, the best blend. Like,
yeah, that was always proportionate response. Someone did something wrong, and they're telling them what they did wrong when they're getting yelled at. But so, of course, then you escalated to that type of response.
But also, Kaname Chidori herself is, like, insane in her own way.
Yeah. That too. It's like, again, the problem with Takahashi is the person who's attacking the other is never explaining why they are treating them this way, so it's just as terrible. And the Akamatsu example, it's always an accident that gets blown out of proportion. So it's again flagging that proportional response problem.
Blood sponge bastard!
From hell's heart I stab at thee.
Die! Just die!
I think the issue is that you're not able to, like, do enough damage to, like...
Why don't you pick us
at one time, yeah.
Like, usually with a boss, like, why is there a giant Clank fight?
I know! This should be a Clank fight! I know! It's the worst boss fight in the series, bar none!
Granted, since we're on the Takahashi tangent, we have heard about the being a Ranma 1/2 anime remake, and oh joy, we get even more of the least popular and appealing female lead of the Takahashi series. Seriously, I have read and watched all of Ranma 1/2. I hate Akane Tendo.
Damn it.
I kind of feel like I need to go through Ranma 1/2 myself, because all I know about it is, like, stuff in passing, but never, like... It's like, this is also, back to this boss fight, this is all it is. You're just hopping from rooftop to rooftop shooting, and...
Yeah. It's like, some people accuse Kagome of having the creator's pet stuff. It's like, no, it's Akane. She stops developing, and yet very early on in the storyline and does not improve, and yet they keep treating her as the chosen one for the Harem House stuff, and it's like, wow, you are like missing so much of this. Like, granted, a lot of the other options are not better, but because the entire storyline runs a comedic sociopathy, but that's an entirely different issue. A lot of it is not aged well. I did not know that at this age did a review of Ranma material. Probably one of their movies and OVAs.
Yeah, I think it was an OVA.
But at the end of the day, I feel like when you have an author who, like, for the sake of for the argument's sake, is writing something problematic, what doesn't help things is when other authors see what they're doing and
copy the things that are not successful about those products.
Or rather, like, think they're copying it, but then wind up doing something that works. You know?
It's like the successful element of Takahashi's works is just the insanity of the adventures, but her recurring characters are a lot of the problem. That's not even getting to the active malicious perverts in the Ranma content like Proposai, which is...
I think everybody, people who like Ranma would have to agree that it helped, like, that guy's a mistake.
Major mistake. There are so many mistakes and bad things about Ranma.
Which, like, I feel like if the remake handles things in a... I want to say picking... not picking choosy, that's not the right phrase, but, like, take the best elements of the story and then elevate those.
You hide, my missile sink.
And it's like, people flanderize how perverted Master Roshi is. Looks like, Proposai makes canon. Proposai makes Master Roshi look like he's celibate.
I'll give you something to laugh about.
Golden Garo, at least Rin Tosaka is a good tsundere.
Yes, Rin Tosaka is a very good tsundere, but she was also created in the early 2000s, before all the problem ones came along to, like, break it for a lot of people. And to the point that Mikoto Misaka, who is another good example of a tsundere, and one whose character development leads her away from being a tsundere, was lumped in with all the bad ones simply because, at the time, they were very early on in a certain magical index's storyline, so it was pre-character development in the anime at the time.
My ex-wife used to call me a sore loser. I'm in the winning seat now.
You're doing a lot better job, by the way. Oh, look at it. Did you see that?
Yeah, the heavy bouncer.
Do it again. Oh my god.
Yeah, apparently the Sheepinator also is wild for this.
You have to probably get off the ground now.
After I'm done with you, I'm gonna take care of your little girlfriend.
At least you're still pretty high on health.
Yep.
3, 5, 4,
Yeah, it's like, not in the active battle, but you can sheepinate this thing to death if you glitch through the level before you get to the fight.
Well, I did.
Yeah. Almost there.
Fuck you! Got you, you son of a bitch. Oh, come on! You're at low health!
Get ready to feel
Got him!
Okay, Clank? Great. Let's go.
HG Fuzz. Also, did anyone else know that Ron under live action thing?
Oops.
Yeah, Teen Ahon subbed it. He was part of a like variety show special that produced that.
Thanks. Now, before you run off, take a look at this. I picked it out of Lizard Boy's pocket.
Log entry 4792. Returning from Megacorp's distribution center. I'm beginning to suspect that Megacorp has lied to me. The extra-large decorative paperweights being stored there might actually be an enormous supply of protopets. I might explain the whole facility is guarded by ravenous mutant creatures. Their warehouse ship may hold as many as 10 million crates, and with 100 protopets per crate, that could be as many as, 3.5 zillion protopets.
He's not good at numbers.
A secret shipment that large can only mean one thing. Megacorp is up to no good. I will confront them as soon as possible and demand a bigger cut of the action.
Are they insane?
The galaxy is in far more danger than I had imagined. Do you suppose, Mr.
We've
Fizzwidget...
wasted enough time on Fizzwidget already. I swear that crazy old man is not the same person I used to work for.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You used to work for Megacorp?
Yes, in the genetics division.
On the protopet?
On fixing the protopet's flaws. And I was this close to succeeding when Fizzwidget suddenly pushed up their release date.
Is it worth disrupting the protopet shipments?
It's a start. But to stop them from
Skyfire01, is that Steve
gonna need to
Bloom?
break into
Yes,
Megacorp
we've been saying that.
headquarters.
Break in? How?
I have an old Megacorp ID on my home planet.
We'll split up then. Clank and I will go to the distribution facility. You go grab the ID.
I need to use the bathroom. Be right back.
Yep. Talk amongst ourselves.
We killed John at daybreak. No, you don't!
Yeah, I need to go grab next wave of builds.
I'm all alone now.
Alexis, don't torture the audience.
What? Come on.
Yes, for those who don't know, because I haven't mentioned it a lot, I got a 3D printer late last year. And because I have been so busy with stuff, I haven't been able to use it for a lot of stuff I wanted to do. Now I'm getting back to that. Right now, I am printing a bunch of colored display stands for Shoto figures.
Whatever game I want to play next on stream, I mean.
Okay, I'm back. Now, let's go disrupt capitalism.
Fortunately, John, you can defeat capitalism. In fact, you're already a capitalist. It's like, no, not true. Trickle down economics.
Let's see if there's anything to do here. Nope. Let's rescue Angela. Seriously, that boss gave me so much crap when I was a kid.
Oh, Skyfire001. I've been loving the rotation of reviews lately, Des. It's been nice knowing that I have what I have to look forward to on Saturdays.
Funny stories. I am interrupting the rotation.
See if you can find any more news on the protopets.
Here, Crystal, do you think an anime needs to have the right balance to make it compelling instead of going towards shock value / core / loot over storytelling?
Captain Quark.
It needs a balance of everything, but some writers just like using more of certain elements than others.
Or is he still out there somewhere?
Oh, that overzealous fan. The one that wrote some really disturbing fan fiction.
Behind the hero.
Well, no more Quark.
Good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
Starring starring Robo Ramsey.
Yeah.
This has certainly been a bizarre adventure.
I don't think James Earl Taylor has been in JoJo's.
He should. Man, if only this game had a solid, an actual writer. Because, like, there's a lot of disconnected joints that I could see a writer making great use out of.
Yeah, it's just like, the levels are pretty solid.
Oh, hell yeah, they are.
In fact, the level of Dabo with the mathematician and the Robo Clank part, that's actually a favorite among the Insomniac group, and in all future Ratchet and Clank games, they'd be like, how can we make something as fun as that one?
Skyfire, when's Steel Ball Run? I know, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe we can hear about something from Anime Expo.
I give it a bit of time after Stone Ocean.
No, Stone Ocean was 2022, wasn't it?
Yeah, so like 3-year rotation since there's not many parts left.
Well, at least a confirmation that it's being worked on. You know?
Okay, that's fair.
Not like necessarily it's gonna release now, but because
like, what's the aspect of Kobayashi even doing right now? Skyfire01. My favorite PS1 era platformers were the OG Spyro the Dragon games. Yeah, the remaster is on my list for stream fodder.
It is definitely...
Because they played it, I was working heavy overtime when they went through it, and we didn't do it the last couple of years because of Activision's bullshit.
I want to see you do the time trial levels.
Oh god, those will drive you insane.
Agony.
Exactly, that's why I want to see him do it. It'd be funny.
It wouldn't be funny for me.
It's too bad this doesn't make two-headed sheep.
You want to back off.
Okay. I'm fine. You see? I'm fine. I'm just bleeding from every orifice, but
And you've been infected with several poisons not known to man.
And also somehow space cancer.
Yeah, you got hit with a space cancer gun.
I still why would Waycore have a cancer gun?
To figure out
well, they need a cancer gun to make an anti-cancer gun. Okay, Joey Nicole, I am currently almost done with Gunstar, and all I can say is I love Eldora 5. Yes, absolutely. I still need to build this.
Adios, amigo!
It's like, that is how you do a Sentai spoof correctly.
DJ Toku, I'll admit my shame. I like the first Legend of Spiral game.
I mean,
Legend of Spiral games had potential. I barely remember what was that wrong with them.
it mostly...
Granted, it was reboot continuity stuff, and people are not that big a fan of out-of-nowhere reboots.
From what I remember, it was just that, one, the tone taking itself a bit too seriously, and also just...
Chosen one narrative.
Yeah, plus the fact, well, David Spade.
Oh, right, that. I forgot about that. Granted, I'm not that big a David Spade hater. It's like, he has some good stuff, but then there's some raunchy stuff where it rubs people the wrong way, and fair enough. But it's like, he can do other stuff, and he just doesn't. Granted, I'm mostly a fan of him because I really liked the series Just Shoot Me, where he plays the character Finch. And he is Weasley in that in the right ways.
Oh, dang, I forgot to get these. Need all the bolts so I can get the stuff.
By the way, Cure Crystal, to answer your question, if we ever thought about going to Otakon in DC, if we had all the money in the world...
Like, we would do other con trips. We haven't even done con trips locally since 2019.
Yeah.
And we had an opportunity this year, but March was a mess for us, so we missed out on doing that con trip when we had an opportunity to meet Tony Oliver.
There were so many... There are Warhammer cons that I want to go to. Heck, there's one Gen Con, or...
Oh, I've been to Gen Con a lot, especially the indie ones when I lived there, and Gen Con was... Like, it wears on you, especially since when you only go for one thing, but those were fun to go to. Hell, I got most of my Dot Hack enemy collection from that from that convention for over $100 because sellers there had surplus of them. Hell, the only way to find a lot of older cards is just surplus stock that those dealer rooms have.
Kurt Crystal again, he was great in Emperor's New Groove.
He was.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers that movie,
Everybody should remember that movie. It's one of Disney's best.
That movie with Cusco's movie.
Mostly, I think the reason why people just didn't like Legend of Spiral is just because it's really the way the original series just kind of
It had finality to it.
Petered out.
Yeah, it's like the first three games are really good, and then it did not survive the PS2 transition.
Yeah, it's like...
Mainly because Insomniac moved from doing those games to Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And when they went to a different developer, then it lost the magic.
Yeah, especially when
those developers just didn't get it.
It's like... I've heard good things about A Hero's Tale, but Enter the Dragonfly is definitely the worst, just mostly because it was made like under a year, like a little under a year, purely for holiday season. And
yeah.
It was gonna be dead on arrival. I mean, the fact that when there's a glitch in a game that can help you skip to the final boss.
Skip to the end.
Skip to my darling. You're in the Matrix now, Sean. Do you take the blue pill? The orange pill?
Or do you see how far this entire stream goes?
I think we all agree that maybe Alexis needs a giant robot so she can cause some mayhem.
There's so many things I would do if I had a robot. Fly, mostly.
Incoming! Get down! What the?
What the fudge?
Hello.
Ratchet and Clank.
You lucky devils.
Angela Cross
has just sent you a galactic greeting.
Guys, if you get this message, please meet me on my home world. Just so you know, I found my old ID badge. I'm pretty sure we can still use it to infiltrate Megacorp HQ, but you're gonna have to hurry. Before the protopets completely overrun us! Oh, and sorry for the balloonogram. It was the only thing I could get off this
We hope you enjoyed your galactic greeting.
That Angela is quite resourceful.
Yeah, she thinks of everything, doesn't she?
She also appears to be in great danger.
A great deal of danger.
That's apparently the Yeti planet, so...
Yeah.
Yeti or not, here you come!
Yeah. Something I need to actually figure out for later, on the 3D printing thing, it's like, I'm gonna probably add that to streams at some point, and I need to figure out how to get this to actually work for streaming the actual content, because I got that remote viewer thing part of it.
Oh, that is so cute. I'm playing with this right now. Oh yeah, we have a cat.
The cat.
He's a baby who likes to sit on chairs.
He has officially graduated to Davis's chair when he's not here. It's so adorable.
It was so adorable when we came home, and then like she was on the chair and dude looked like, oh, Ivan caught.
And the fact that it felt like she was like, wait, you're home? But when you leave, you're not back until tomorrow. You're not supposed to be here. Let's just explore the dock ships before moving on.
Moving right along.
Next time we have a road trip, we have to play that song in the car.
Oh, that's not too bad.
There seems to be a...
Here, Crystal, what do you think the gas mileage is for a giant mecha? I mean, very few of them are gasoline powered. Any other anything?
That was me. No.
Fall to your death, you fool.
John's greatest weakness, gravity.
Gravity.
My arch enemy.
So, like, do you think we should finish this level and call it?
What time is it?
7:52.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I defeated my true arch enemy that has given me trouble for years.
Yeah. So we were just talking, like, maybe we should just finish this level and call it.
It is getting close to 2 hours.
Ooh, I wonder if I could blow that up. Yes! Haha! I love when I can do that.
Now you need to get the front half of them. Now don't aim where it is, aim where it's going to be.
I did. I thought I did anyway.
Davis Hayden, Dio, do you believe in gravity?
I hate Takagaki Seigen defying gravity.
From Wicked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, seriously, she did that. It's not in English.
That's a flex.
Ooh, I wonder if I could do the bounce around these guys since it's... No, probably not.
You do snipe them?
Nice. This is what
it's like, you're a Team Shinta, what I'd like to tell you about the real killer of life, gravity. Help us stop gravity. Donating to this Patreon, we'll be able to stop gravity together.
I mean, there have been dumber There have probably been dumber Patreons about, say, trying to prove that the Earth is flat.
No, that was a Kickstarter.
DJ Toku, are your souls tied down by gravity?
No, they're not tied. Wade.
Yeah.
It is still a stupid line.
But it's funny.
Skyfire01, Scott, Death's thoughts on Rainbow Gotchard aesthetically. That aesthetically is spelled with an E. An A, not an E. I like it. I think I like large shoulder pauldrons because I'm a Gundam. That's a stylistic element I like from Gundam, but I think they would have been too big for a Rainbow.
The lava gun, aka the Phyllis.
Also, the fact that its final form is accessed through a literal rainbow dragon.
Dang it. Phew. I think that would be it. No! 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 No!
You want to just stop? You want to just...
What time is it?
It is 7:56.
I'm gonna try one more time.
He said as he falls to his death.
I'm sorry, I remember the Simpsons bit where Homer sees die.
And screams, and then sees the T and screams even harder.
Die it.
Oh wow.
Hmm?
Apparently there's a certain magical index gotcha games, which of course there is.
Yeah, it's either if or IT.
Yeah, and if. And it had featured this feature to do an accelerator design that's even more edgy.
Oh, how edgy could he be?
He
Might
looks
be
like
for the Genesis Testament stuff.
He looks like an edgy alter ego from the Fate series.
They crossed over a certain magical index. I would like to see that.
I mean, the issue with that is the magic systems aren't exactly compatible.
Fair, but
it'd be funny if like Toma goes to like high five Shiro and then like Shiro.
Oh my god, Shiro?
Yeah, because with Fate, external magic powers are in conflict with internal magic powers, whereas internal magic powers don't exist in the index setting.
I'm just imagining Toma going against Pastor Cersei. Pastor, what was her?
Pastor Medea, or
Medea, Pastor Medea, and just her it's like, and suddenly another one joins the harem.
The problem with that is like, it's Toma touching her with his hand would actually negate her corporeal existence because heroic spirits are magic summons. Their bodies are physically magic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Way to go, Toma! You just deleted a waifu from existence. How do you?
Great job, Toma. You unmade someone.
I hope you're happy.
Honestly, Toma being in that setting would be completely broken for the simple fact of he would negate the entire corruption of the Grail and destroy it just by proxy. Granted, he'd have to get at its source to destroy it entirely, but
he just goes up to Gilgamesh and slaps his armor off.
Oh god, Gilgamesh would be...
It'd be funny, like imagine this, hey Gilgamesh, slap.
Fuck you!
See, then the question becomes, well, obviously he'd destroy any of the magic weapons, Gilgamesh some, but what about the rest of the treasury? Would they be counted as the physical versions or just other magic artifact summons?
I think because they're being summoned via a magic gate, he would be able to negate the gates of Babylon. But it would be funny if Gilgamesh would just be like, Did a mongrel just slap me out of existence?
It's like,
What the heck? Who let this mongrel in here?
you can't do that! I'm the king of heroes!
It's like, what?
I'm me!
You are back in the Sword of Heroes. Oh, Gilgamesh, you're back. How did... What?
You're not supposed to.
How did you get back here? I was punched by this plain loser.
You found the
hypnomatic.
hypnomatic part. You need all of the parts to make the hypnomatic gadget.
Still exploring the bounty hunter Aha! Seriously, it would just be like Gilgamesh posing off against Toma. Toma slaps him. He's like, "But I am me."
And that's not even getting into the most recent index stuff where Toma fully physically manifested the dragon sealed in his arm. It almost killed him. Or rather, it almost killed him to keep it manifested as long as he ended up needing to.
So wait, okay, do you want to just call it there?
Yeah, let's call it here.
Yeah. So we will be back next week to questionably wrap up the game, maybe, maybe not. And then the week after, John will be on vacation with his family, so Alexis and I will be doing something.
What will we be doing?
That is a secret.
Oh, you have something?
I have a plan.
Perfect. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alright, have a nice night, everyone.
Yeah, we will see you guys later.
Drive home safe.